know in minutes.
Also, frustration for some Edinburg neighbors. The road repairs, they say, have dragged on. The message they're sending city officials.
Another windy, warm day across the valley, but changes coming as we head to the weekend. Your updated forecast. This Channel 5 News at 5 begins right now.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
First and new at 5, another gun report today, this time involving Harlingen High School. Police say they did find a gun, but it was inside a vehicle that was not on campus. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan.
And I'm Javier Guerra. No injuries were reported. One minor now facing at least 2 charges. Unlawful carry of a weapon in a prohibited place, which would indicate police believe the gun was on campus at some point. The second charge is hampering with identification numbers. We'll be sure to keep you posted.
Today, Elsa police confirmed they arrested a 17-year-old girl in connection to yesterday's lockdown. The chaos started just before 11 a.m. after someone used social media to say there was a student with a gun at the high school. Investigators revealed today they traced the social media post to a phone, and that is what led them to the student. She reportedly confessed. Charges are pending. This Thursday, Texas will test the statewide emergency alert system. You may receive an alert on your phone between 10 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. You may also receive alerts from your city or county. All test notifications will be clearly marked as such. The statewide testing is done to make sure the alert system is working properly in case of a real emergency.
Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. It's a test. There's nothing you all have to do. After what happened in July in Central Texas, this is why now they're practicing this quite often.
Last July is when the deadly river flood struck Central Texas in the middle of the night. Hidalgo County hopes to conduct similar testing every 6 months. Alerts will be sent in both English and Spanish. No emergency weather today in the valley. That is the view of the Tuesday sky right here in Weslaco. A few clouds out there, and it is definitely humid.
But there are some big changes on the way. Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is tracking it all for us. Tim.
Yeah, the changes are due over the weekend. It's going to be, looks like, pretty rainy for parts of Saturday and Sunday, so that comes over the Easter weekend. But between now and then, it looks a lot like this. This is that view from Sky 5 right now. There are some patchy clouds out there. We've seen a couple of sprinkles go by during the daytime today, but boy, an awful lot of wind this afternoon, so showers can't really build up. Temperature right now, 80s valley-wide, 89 is a warm spot in McAllen, Brownsville on the other end of things at 84 degrees. But look at the winds, gusting to over 30 miles an hour in Harlingen and Brownsville right now, so a windy afternoon across the valley. And tomorrow might be a little bit windier, just as warm, but perhaps even gustier than what it was today. By the weekend, we see the changes. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes.
Some cities across the valley are joining forces to manage their water supply better. The newly formed Rio Grande Valley Special Utility Agency will hold its first meeting this Thursday. The board is made up of mayors from member cities, including Mercedes, Raymondville, San Benito, and Weslaco. The group's goal is to build a regional water plant that nearby communities can share.
The purpose for all these cities is to uniformly develop regional water and wastewater systems while minimizing the potential risk and maximizing the potential benefits for each city.
Now, the agency does not have the authority to create a new tax. Under state law, they will be allowed to develop and operate water and wastewater treatment plants.
There are road projects all over the valley, and some of them do take longer than others to complete. Imagine being so fed up you put up a message to your city.
Now, that message is up right now in one Edinburg neighborhood. The people who live there say the project along Alberta Road near Shalom Drive has dragged on for years. That's where we find Channel 5's Karen Lucero. Karen, neighbors are making their frustrations well known.
This sign is the first thing people see when they're driving through this neighborhood. It's addressed to the city, and it says, "We're tired of this mess, get it done." Now, neighbors tell me the mess that they're talking about is this area right here. What was supposed to be a road improvement project has turned into a headache for many. The project began in 2023. And as we keep walking through this area, you can see why people are frustrated. They're dealing with dust, traffic slowdowns, road closures, and even a bad smell with sewage work in progress. One man even tells us a car fell into a hole during construction. That hole has since then been filled in.
A lot of people have to be doing tours around our neighborhood, getting our neighborhood streets dirty because of all the dust that's going into the neighborhoods. Everybody has to wash their cars constantly.
Neighbors say they just want this project finished. They're also looking for a clear answer about why this is taking so long. I dare reach out to the mayor. He says there is a reason for the delays. We'll have that response for you and an updated timeline coming up at 6. Live in Edinburg, Karen Lucero, Channel 5 News.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
Let's see how things are moving traffic-wise. First in Brownsville, where we don't see any major problems at all. A little bit of a slowdown near the International Bridge downtown, but otherwise in pretty good shape. North of southbound 69E looks pretty good. It did see a little bit of red out in the west, and it has it's still there, right at Sullivan City. Westbound 83, just as you're coming into Sullivan City. A little bit of a slowdown. That might take a little bit to get through there, but not running too bad. Into the interchange, things pretty good there. Green on 69C. I-2 east and westbound, no major problems. Camera right there at I-2 and Jackson Road looks good right now. Both east and westbound I-2 in good shape at this hour. Travel times then into McAllen from Weslaco, 14 minutes. From Harlingen, 29 minutes. And from Brownsville, that's about a 51-minute drive at this hour. We'll keep an eye on traffic and let you know how things change.
Smokable hemp is no longer allowed to be sold in our state. The new rule went into effect today. The new rule also increases licensing fees for business owners and manufacturers. The change comes after state lawmakers were unable to come to an agreement over how hemp products containing THC should be regulated. A local business owner we spoke with says they had to toss out thousands of dollars worth of product. We'll hear from them coming up at 6. Coming up later in the newscast, a sticker shock at the pump. Gas prices on the rise. The reason why in minutes.
And the latest moves as the war with Iran continues. Today, strikes and a new deployment.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. What we choose to challenge, we challenge completely. Get this low mileage lease on this 2026 GMC Terrain Elevation for around $279 per month. Plus, current eligible lessees get $2,000 additional lease cash.
The Valley weather can be unpredictable, but your forecast doesn't have to be. The KRGV weather app is always up to date and ready to help you plan your day. With live radar and personalized videos from the largest team of meteorologists in the Valley, you'll always know what's ahead. Our Weather to Go videos are customized for you. Download the KRGV weather app for free today. The KRGV weather app is sponsored by Davis Law Firm, McAllen International Airport, and Payne Auto Group.
Jump into a journey full of timeless songs, laughter, and memories only at Disney on Ice. Playing this weekend at Burt Ogden Arena. Great seats still available. Visit DisneyOnIce.com and get your tickets today.
Your budget's set, but don't you fret, 'cause HEB has price cuts. Get the whole list done and find the dog something fun with HEB's big price cuts. Shopping sure is nice when you don't think twice with HEB's new price cuts.
HEB has cut thousands of prices on things families need, from meals and snacks to dog treats. So look for the price cuts and save.
No store does more for Texas.
Louis, why do you have 2 AC units? Isn't one good enough?
No, Rosemary, this is an AC unit, and this is the incredible heat pump.
But they look the same.
They both look the same, but the incredible heat pump heats and cools.
But it's still an AC unit?
Only better. It operates at a fraction of the cost, and for a limited time, I'm offering the incredible heat pump for the same price of our standard AC.
If you want to be cool
and warm,
get a heat pump.
How incredible is that? And remember, you can always trust the Texan Pink.
Close out the Valley Symphony Orchestra's Masterworks season on Friday, April 10th with Legacy of Sound, featuring Shostakovich's Festive Overture, Grieg's Peer Gynt Suite, and Beethoven's Symphony No. 8. That's Friday, April 10th at 8 p.m. Tickets available now.
Gas prices went up overnight. The national average right now is $4. We saw a jump here locally. Stark, Cameron, and Hidalgo had the biggest jumps. Averages there are a little over $3.70. Gas prices in Willacy County actually went down. They have the cheapest average at $3.35. The spike in gas prices is because of the ongoing war in Iran. The Strait of Hormuz is blocked. It's a key waterway to get oil shipped.
Even if tomorrow we would see the Strait of Hormuz open, it still takes weeks to months to open up those refineries, and repair damages can take years on some of the damages that have been done.
Now, this is the highest gas prices that have been seen since the start of the war. Experts say we can expect to see gas prices go up even more if oil prices continue to rise.
It's already Wednesday morning in Tehran. That city got hit hard just within the last 12 hours by strikes from Israel and our country. The president is urging other countries to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz. He wrote on social media, "You'll have to start learning how to fight for yourself." The defense secretary elaborated.
When we ask for additional assistance or simple access-based seeking overflight, we get questions or roadblocks or hesitations. And the president's pointing out, you don't have much of an alliance if you have countries that are not willing to stand with you when you need them.
Also today, the Associated Press is reporting Washington is sending a third aircraft carrier to the Middle East.
Across the valley this evening, just patchy clouds. Temperatures will cool from the 80s into the 70s. By the time we get to 8 o'clock, skies will try to clear out for a while tonight. Then tomorrow, sunshine and very warm and very windy again. By the weekend, though, things change. We'll update your forecast after.
I think everybody understands what our mission is, and that's to get back to the moon.
A live look now from Florida. The moon rocket is on the pad, and we are now about 24 hours from NASA's planned launch. A closer look after the break.
Too often, families are torn apart when trying to divide a loved one's asset. Unfortunately, knowing if you need a will or a trust can be confusing. I'm attorney Susana Silva, and I will guide you through the process. Don't wait. Call me now.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Now get supplier discount for everyone pricing for over $8,100 total value on this 2026 Silverado 1500. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members only incentive, and Texas residents can get $1,000 bonus cash.
Back in '86, Stevie Ray Vaughan inspired Texans to take pride in ending roadside litter. That spirit lives on.
Don't mess with Texas has meant don't litter for 40 years. Let's keep it up.
Brought to you by TxDOT.
It's that time of year. The 42nd Annual Summer Causeway Walk and Run is on Saturday, April 11. 10K kicks off at 7 a.m., followed by the 5K at 7:30 a.m. at the Port Isabel Event and Cultural Center. The finish line is at the Beachwater Park at South Padre Island. 10K is $50, the 5K is $45. Are you ready to run? Call Port Isabel Chamber of Commerce at 943-2262 or email director@portisabel.org.
Never miss a moment. Download the KRGV News app for instant breaking news, the latest headlines, and information on events across the valley. Anytime, anywhere. KRGV, the local news app that keeps you informed 24/7. Watch your newscast on our live stream starting at 4:30 at noon, 5, 6, and 10. And on the weekends. It's fast, free, and easy to use. Download the KRGV News app on the Apple Store or Google Play today. The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm, McAllen International Airport, and Payne Auto Group.
I want to thank my mom and dad for everything that they've done.
This is what he looked like every morning before getting up to school to get his 4.0.
Watching him throw his first football pass, leading to now signing your letter of intent.
Sophomore year, she said, you know what, I think I want a shot at college. I think I want to keep playing college ball. So here we are.
Welcome back. Artemis 2 is stacked and ready to go. This is a live look at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The rocket is on schedule to launch these 4 astronauts to the moon tomorrow. Now, they won't land on it. Instead, they're going to fly around it and come back to Earth. It's a 10-day mission. NASA has 6 days to launch Artemis 2. If it fails to do so, it will have to wait until the end of April. And tomorrow's planned launch is scheduled for 5:24 our time.
Tim Smith is keeping an eye on that and on the skies here at home. Tim, let's start with Florida. What is the latest with the launch forecast?
Yeah, it looks like it's probably going to be okay. There's going to be some scattered showers around the area. Hopefully nothing right at launch time. But if we look at future track, this is, again, Florida. There's Cape Canaveral, and this is tomorrow. Watch the timeline. Goes 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. And right over here, as we get there, notice scattered showers around just offshore. Launch pads down here. So hopefully all this stuff stays away. They should be able to get the rocket off as it heads out in that direction off to the east, so we'll see. But there'll be some clouds, but hopefully some nice breaks, and they'll be able to get that rocket up in the air. Back home, well, it's going to change. First of all, warm and windy the rest of the week. Isolated showers like the last couple of days, very spotty. Most places don't see it. But then rain likely Saturday night into Sunday, maybe some heavier rain in spots, and then much cooler for Easter and for the early part of next week. So here's where we are right now. Skies are partly cloudy, 88 degrees. Southerly winds at about 18 miles an hour. Dew point's up a little, so it's relatively humid out there. Valley-wide temperatures, 80s for the most part. A little warmer in Rio Grande City at 92. A little cooler at the beach, as always, about 75 degrees there. Tonight we bottom out in the low 70s. That's it. That's as cool as we're going to get. And then tomorrow we're back up to about 90 or so again. So maybe a degree or two warmer than today. The exception, of course, right at the coast once again. And the winds, windy early, already gusting to over 20 miles an hour at 6 o'clock in the morning, then gusting to over 30 during the afternoon. So like today, but maybe even just a little bit stronger. So count on it being a very windy middle part of the week across the valley. High temperatures stay above average. Records are well above that. So we'll be above normal, but nowhere near the records the next 3 days. But look at the rain chances. They really jump. Really, you know, Saturday night in here, it ramps up pretty quickly. So overnight Saturday night into Sunday, showers and perhaps a couple of thunderstorms mixed in. But rainfall looks like it could be pretty impressive by the time this is over with. Now, this is just Friday through Saturday. Suggestion is 3/4 of an inch to an inch of rain around the area. Most of that coming late in the day on Saturday into Saturday night and then into Sunday. This is total rainfall from now through next Monday, and everybody gets in on the act with an inch to an inch and a half of rain, and most of it falls, again, late Saturday into Sunday, even into Monday, so it looks like a decent shot at some rain around the area, and north of us, even more. Look at that, 2 inches, inch and a half up around Abilene and Dallas, up into Oklahoma, even more than that. So potential for some pretty decent rain, not just here, but across the state. Here's what it does to temperatures, 90s through Saturday, and look at that, 72, 70. Some places don't get out of the 60s on Monday, and then we bounce back middle of next week, but certainly the impact of that front will be significant, it looks like, across the area. The high on Monday will be cooler than the low tonight. That low of 71. Patchy clouds tomorrow, back to 90. Partly sunny skies, very windy, very warm. Winds 15 to 25, but gusts to over 30. Here you go, the next 7 days. Focus on Easter. Saturday night into Sunday, scattered showers and storms, only 72 for your high temperature on Easter Sunday. And even though we see most of the storms with the front, could be rain lingering into Sunday, perhaps even a couple of showers on Monday. Again, total rain, 1.5 to 2 inches, so much needed rain. It just happens to fall right on the holiday. That's your updated First 45 forecast.
Well, as Tim just told you, rain is expected this weekend, but it may not be enough to pull us out of a drought. If you're trying to keep your lawn or garden healthy, experts recommend watering 2 to 3 times a week. Early morning or late evenings are best. Some plants can be brought indoors, but only for a short time and under the right conditions.
If it's very cold inside the house, then it's not a good idea to bring the plants inside completely. They can stay inside for a day or two, and then we'll take them back out. Or if we have a porch or an outdoor area, perhaps one with partial shade, that's fine.
If you're looking for a drought-resistant plant, there are several options. You can find a list on KRGV.com right after the newscast.
We are getting ready for our Heart of the Valley campaign. Our focus: diabetes. An estimated 1 in 3 people in the valley have the disease, and that is why education is so important. All month long, we're going to be going over ways to manage diabetes, from diet to medication. We're even going to tell you about some free glucose screenings. We're also going to be talking to Valley doctors. We're going to be asking them all kinds of questions, and you can too. If you have a question you want answered, send those questions to the email on your screen. Our Heart of the Valley campaign starts tomorrow.
From dreams to reality, this Brownsville native is strumming his way into the spotlight.
I've played in arenas. I've played in cities like New York and LA.
But he hasn't forgotten his roots. How the Valley is still part of his sound. Made in the 956 is next.
Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates to know what to wear, plus live interviews as they're happening. All right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
Come in now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and lease the incredible new 2026 Santa Fe now for just $249 a month. Plus, get America's best warranty covering 10 years or 100,000 miles. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Visit Richard Lipsy today at the brand new Bert Ogden Hyundai of Harlingen.
Valley Gas.
More people trust Channel 5 News than any other source in the Valley. You have made Channel 5 News #1 from morning to night. You chose us. Our commitment is to keep you informed in what's happening in our community. Channel 5 News is #1 every day, regardless of language. We are Channel 5 News, the Valley's news channel.
Keep up with all the fun at KRGV by following us on Instagram. Catch behind-the-scenes exclusives, station visits, plus contests and giveaways. Be a part of our community on Instagram at KRGV.5.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. It's all about you during the Buick SUV sales event. Get 0.9% APR and up to $2,000 allowance on Encore GX. Plus no monthly payments for 120 days.
Fly above beyond at the Rio Grande Valley's preferred way to travel, McAllen International Airport. Take flight to any of our nonstop destinations like Dallas, Houston, Las Vegas, Orlando, Austin, and now beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, all while enjoying new guest experiences like the region's first ticketless parking, a VIP lounge, sit-down bar, and so much more. McAllen International Airport, above, beyond.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? Even during these difficult times, the insurance company is working as hard and as fast as possible to do whatever it takes to pay you as little as possible. You need my help. Call me now for your free consultation. We can safely meet with you in person, by FaceTime from your cell phone, or by internet from your home, or from our exclusive client-only conference room. We can even come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburg, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, the help you need is just a phone call away. Call me now and I'll start fighting for you. I'm attorney George Rubio. Call me now.
Come in now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and lease the award-winning new 2026 Palisade now for just $349 a month. Plus, get America's best warranty covering 10 years or 100,000 miles. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Visit Richard Lipsy today at the brand new Bert Ogden Hyundai of Harlingen.
Valley Gas.
Made in the 956 Extra is supported by Bert Ogden Hyundai.
A Brownsville native is strumming his way into the national spotlight. He's a guitarist who is making a name for himself in Nashville, Tennessee.
All while still staying rooted in the community that helped him get there. It's this week's Made in the 956. Hoping to make it big in Music City, Brian Aldape took a leap of faith, moving to Nashville at just 19 years old.
I just moved to Nashville at 19 years old in 2021. And it was hard. It was hard. I didn't have no blueprint, but we figured it out.
Now, 3.5 years later, he's gaining momentum, performing at the iconic Grand Ole Opry, a venue that's hosted legends like Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire, and Jelly Roll.
Yeah, the Opry, twice. I've played in arenas. I've played in cities like New York and LA, and many times, many times.
Recently, he got to play with up-and-coming country star Leah Blevins.
She's getting a lot of traction. You know, she's been doing this for about 10 years now, but she's finally getting her wheels turning. And yeah, that's an artist that I love, that I play for, that I would do anything for. We've been playing together for about 2 years now. And that's how I got into that.
His talent has even landed him on national television with a feature on The Kelly Clarkson Show.
It was really funny because what's on YouTube or whatever, or what people saw was a recording of us rehearsing for something else. It was a completely different thing.
Aldape says his journey started right here in the Valley. He credits music educators at Brownsville ISD and Los Fresnos CISD for igniting his passion.
I really found a fire and passion in music, and like, okay, I'm a competitor. I want to be the best. I want to always sound good. I want to always put in the work.
And no matter how far he goes, he says the Valley will always be part of his sound.
I'm very fortunate to be from a part of the region where, honestly, man, nobody else has this but the Valley. You know, like mariachi, lo que sea, ¿verdad? It's really special.
With big dreams and hometown roots, he is just getting started. Brian Aldape is made in the 956.
After the break, we're checking in with the Pump Patrol team. $3.25 was yesterday's best price. Can they find a better price today?
Born with power. Tested by time.
Texas, it's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Woo! Your last chance to get a stampede of savings on F-150. Part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years straight.
Hop in and drive the Stampede.
Drive F-150 with 0 for 60, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days. Plus 1,000 truck month bonus cash.
Ford is the best in Texas.
More people trust Channel 5 News than any other source in the Valley. You have made Channel 5 News #1 from morning to night. You chose us. Our commitment is to keep you informed in what's happening in our community. Channel 5 News is #1 every day, regardless of language. We are Channel 5 News, the Valley's news channel. Don't have time for an entire newscast? Channel 5 News meets you where you are and where you want us with our News in 60. Follow KRGV on Facebook and don't miss any of the morning headlines.
As far as the weather goes, after 2 straight days with freezing temperature,
it's an easy way to get our local stories from our news team anywhere and anytime in just 60 seconds. News in 60, Monday through Friday, meeting you where you're at.
mark your calendars. We're celebrating 5-1 Day on May the 1st, and we'd love for you to join us.
It's a day to thank you for making Channel 5 #1.
Drive by our Weslaco station on May 1st from 12 to 1 or 5:30 to 6:30 for our 5-1 Day parade.
Stop by, meet our team, take some selfies.
And the first 100 people get a t-shirt.
Come and celebrate 5-1 Day in person with the Valley's #1 news channel.
We'll see you on 5-1 Day.
Wear orange and wear your wings to join in on the Mayor's Bug Parade at Monarch Fest, April 25th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join the family festival fun with educational booths, arts and crafts, Caterpillar Corner for Tots, guest speakers and garden tours, a native plant sale, youth and scout stations. Visit our 10 activation stations to earn a prize at the very end. Join us at Monarch Fest, April 25th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll see you there. Wear your wings.
Back now with a look at gas prices in the Valley. Viewer Kim Cruz found $3.29 today at the Walmart in Port Isabel. Let's see if the in-house Pump Patrol team can do better.
Hello everyone, this is Fox journalist Carlos Mendoza here at the corner of Mile 9 Road and International Boulevard here in Weslaco, where the gallon of gas is. That's right, $3.89.
Hey, this is photojournalist Al Trevino. I'm here in McAllen on the corner of Nolana Avenue and 10th Street, where price per gallon is $3.89.
Kraken Valley photojournalist actually today in Donna. We're here on Hooks and Salinas. We're looking at gas prices that are yikes for the price of
$3.89. Alex said it best. Yikes. $3.29 in Port Isabel was the best price today. If you see a better deal, we want to hear from you. Take a picture and send it to us at news@krgv.com.
Head for the coast, 60 cents a gallon. That's a lot. Here's the next 7 days. Temperatures in the 90s until Saturday. Then a front late Saturday into Sunday brings showers and maybe a thunderstorm, but a decent amount of rain over the weekend, it looks like, into early next week. And look at the temperature drop from 92 on Saturday to 72 on Sunday, and even cooler on Monday. So that front means business. We're not quite done with them yet, and that's a pretty strong one even for this time of year.
Well, spring is here, and I'm feeling the allergies, and it sounds like you are too.
Yep.
That's going to do it for us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet.